Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching the Bad Batch. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 10 of season 2 of the Bad Batch. I'm not gonna lie, the last episode was probably one of my favorite ones so far this season. I really liked the Crosshair episode, don't get me wrong. I thought the action was fantastic. We got to kind of like see Crosshair do his thing. We had Cody back in that episode. But I really liked the last episode, and I'm definitely a Tech fan. Tech is probably my favorite all of Clone Force 99. And it was really nice to see that character development from him. Not only just to like see him actually like using words to explain his emotions, but like having those moments with Omega, because sometimes it's not even that he seems frustrated by her. He just like sees her as like kind of being illogical. I don't know why that's a big deal to you. And I think they kind of had a couple moments there where they really started to understand each other a little bit better. And that's growth on both parts for sure. We saw a lot of growth from Omega, actually, not only with Tech, but in her like learning to live with like loss, whether it was, Crosshair or Camino or Echo, then like the Marauder is gone, and like that's essentially her home where she's been living, that's something that's really important to her. And her kind of like powering through and just saying like, okay, there's Ipsium. I'm going to mine this myself. And, she did a really good job by herself. I mean, she had help from Tech on the tail end of it. But, that's definitely a growth mindset for her. And then they used said Ipsium to get out of the mine, which I still think they have some left over. I don't know, like it didn't seem like anything was happening at this spaceport when they arrived there and when they called Sid, but I feel like they could use that for some form of trade. If not, they will have it when they meet back up with Sid, and I'm glad I'm not the only one. A lot of people in the comments were actually just like, yeah, something's up with Sid. Something definitely is up with Sid. Like a lot of people like don't trust her anymore. And it's not even that I don't trust her. It's just something's going on and it's not normal or usual for Sid. To send them there for a mine that didn't have anything in it, that doesn't seem very Sid-like. For her to warn them about poachers and then someone ends up taking their ship. It's almost like a preemptive, like somebody's probably going to do something while you're there. And I don't know if she is kind of doing things under duress, if she is in on something, if somebody is forcing her to do something. I'm not quite sure because it doesn't seem like Sid. Because she always seems to like be like the person that's just like, yeah, like you helped me, I helped you. And like, Tech even mentions several, like, with like Roland Durand and Malegi, and like brings up these other times where like they helped that wasn't part of a mission. And like she's like, fine, I'll get there in a couple days, and then just like kind of hangs up on him. That's what makes me think something else is going on with Sid. Now, I don't know, I don't think Sid's gonna fly in and help them. I don't know if there's a way for them to get the Marauder back. I would hope that they get the Marauder back. Like I said on The Mandalorian, like I didn't expect the Razor Crest to like just get blown up, and they sacrificed his damn ship. I think maybe they could easily do that to the Marauder. I hope that they wouldn't, especially because of the emotional attachment that Omega has on it. And I know the other guys are just like, it's just a ship, we'll get a new one. But like that's her home, and I would really hope just for her that they get it back. Plus it's the ship that I know, so like in the future, if they're on any other iteration or like live action, if the Marauder like flies into frame, I will lose my shit. So they have to get the Marauder back. I just don't know how they're going to do that. I don't know how they're going to get out of the spaceport. I don't even know who's coming for them, and I don't even know how long it's going to take. Sid was like, it'll be a few days. Like, what does that even mean? How do they survive until then? Like, they don't have rations. They don't. Oh, poor Wrecker. He gets cranky when he's hungry. I highly doubt there's a vending machine with a Snickers in it. So I'm interested to see where this episode takes us, and if we kind of get a resolution about Sid. Okay, guys. Let's get into it. Oh, I was way off on that one. Retrieval. What's gonna happen today? Oh, kept that drum beat going. That was nice.
I'm bored, I'm hot, and I'm starving!
Grumposaurus.
I told you to preserve your rations.
Well, I got hungry.
The energy cells have just enough power to get us to the town on the other half of the hemisphere.
Other half of the hemisphere. Jesus.
We forgot about Gonki. He's still on the Marauder.
I'm
Yeah.
afraid since the thief disabled the ship's transponder, we will not be able to locate him.
Not the ship. I mean, we can track Gonki.
Oh, ingenious idea. Try doing a trace on his binary reference code.
Don't get your hopes up, kid.
Look at her, like, utilizing everything she's learned from them. Okay, at least the Marauder is, like, still on this planet. Who was driving? A child?
Shut it already. Getting annoying.
It sounds like a child.
Makko, it's Benny.
You're late, kid.
My scouting run took longer than expected. But I found something you're gonna like. Lower the shield.
Benny. Okay. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Oh. Gonki, get after it, but that kid, was that kid starving or something? Makko. Oh. You're ugly.
You said you had something for me, Benny. Didn't expect this.
I swiped it from some amateurs poking around the old mines in the Northern Territory. Still put me in contention for top earner this round, right?
We'll have to see, Benny. We'll have to see.
Oh, Gonki.
A show of my gratitude. You can keep the droid.
Oh, good, because I was like, he's gonna wipe him.
What about water rations? I was scouting out there for 4 rotations.
Right you are.
Give that child some water.
Makko always takes care of his crew.
Do you? Oh, get out of my ship. Oh, Gonki. I never liked those droids until this show.
I think I found Gonki.
You what?
Yeah, suck it, Wrecker. Oh god, that's mean. Oh, this kid looks like really poor.
Guess I'll have to sell you for parts.
Aww.
Because you're useless to me. What am I gonna do with a defective power droid?
That's our defective power droid.
Sorry, Benny.
Where's our ship?
Oh, see, the thing is...
Runs. Oh. Oh, Jesus, Omega. God.
Where's our ship?
Can you be more specific?
The one you stole yesterday?
Oh, right, that ship? Makko has it.
And who is this Makko?
Who's Makko? He runs this whole town. He's the boss. Your ship's his now.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Take us to it.
I can't help you go against Makko. You don't know what he's done for me.
For you or to you? I don't know, Makko does not seem like a good person, and I don't think he treats Benny that great.
The central portal is ray shield, and all subterranean entrances appear to be guarded in shifts.
Yeah, we've stormed tougher strongholds than that.
You can't use blasters inside an Ipsium mine? You'll destroy everything and everyone in there.
Yeah, that's a good
Your
point.
losses now.
Did he growl at that child?
The stack has a lower access hatch inside. If timed correctly, we can rappel down between exhaust cycles.
I'm good.
How big of a window is there?
60 seconds.
60 seconds!
Glad you're also confident, but getting cooked alive wasn't on my agenda.
I thought he was gonna say like 5 minutes.
You can go once we have our ship back.
God, and the kid got a droid and like a gulp of water for that ship.
This is a very bad idea.
Now,
Oh, that was such a cool shot.
You said it was unguarded.
It was at the time.
Is the droid gonna be okay if that thing steams?
30 seconds.
He's not gonna make it. I'm telling you, you gotta bail before it's too late.
We don't do that.
Yeah, shut up, Benny.
This is not good. This is not good.
Oh, God, I love Hunter.
5 seconds.
Oh my God. Okay, Hunter wasn't the one I was worried about. It's everyone else. Maybe Tech's fine. I feel like Wrecker, he could be boiled.
Stole the wrong ship.
Damn right he stole the wrong ship. Okay, okay. Good job, crew. I like the lighting in this. It's funny that the lighting and the steam and all that reminds me of Temple of Doom.
Conditions of this mine are less than ideal.
It's because the Ipsium's become degraded. Makko had to lower wages just to keep this mine up and running. Well, there's your ship. I held up my end of the bargain, so I'll be off.
Hang on.
It's been taken apart though.
The hyperdrive has been removed.
You didn't ask me what condition it'd be in. How's that my fault?
Jesus.
Relax.
He just keeps growling at that child.
What about the ray shield? We still need to shut it down.
You can only do that from the central tower.
Let's go.
No way. You stick out too much. If you don't trust me to go alone, she'll blend in easily enough.
Yeah, I trust her though.
Don't let him out of your sight.
Transfer the data onto this, and I can access the shield remotely.
Let's go.
Not looking like that.
Looking like what? Like without her weapons? Look at all this food he has. A pig.
We can't just walk right in. Only Makko's inner circle has access cards. We'll need to swipe one.
You're not part of his inner circle?
Not yet, but I will be. I'm working my way up. But if Makko finds out I helped you, I'll be sent to the mines. So act natural.
Uh-oh. Is he gonna, like, recognize that Omega doesn't, like, belong here?
About time. I'm starving.
See? It's a skill.
Great. Can we go now?
So impressive.
I know it's been a lean season. We've all had to make sacrifices and go without.
This guy.
This round's top earner is... Drake!
Nope.
You've gotta be kidding me.
Don't get angry, Benny. Don't make a scene.
As for the rest of you, rations are low.
I hate
which
this
means
guy.
You'll need to work harder and longer if we're going to survive. But I won't let my crew starve.
He's letting these children fight over a bowl of soup.
How's it looking?
I can get most of the systems back online easily enough. But we are not going anywhere until we get the hyperdrive connected.
I'm working on it!
Love you, Wrecker.
You alright?
No, I stole a ship, and it still didn't make me the top earner.
You shouldn't have to compete for food.
At all.
Earn our share. But I'll impress Makko. Just wait.
Does he have a plan with all of this? I mean, he's so desperate to eat. Like, I almost wouldn't blame him if he did something to them and, like, turned them in or, I don't know, did something crazy. Benny, what are you doing? He's hungry. I don't blame him.
They really treat you like you're one of them. I wish Makko did that.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't seem like he cares about any of you. Why don't you leave?
You're wrong. Makko's kept us in business. He said with more time and more digging, we're bound to reach better Ipsium soon.
They know where better Ipsium is.
I get it. Our ship is our home. It's the only one we really have.
I'm sorry I stole it.
Starving.
Here. You can have my rations.
Why? Why would you give this to me?
For helping us.
I love when they play her theme. I love a girl. Yeah, you did a bad thing. See if you can go fix it.
Makko appears to be using his power and means as leverage over his workers. It is a similar tactic used by the Empire.
Indeed.
Although this operation is on a smaller scale.
It just shows it exists everywhere.
Didn't Bryce and Hugh say they removed the hyperdrive? Hey! Who are you?
Makko sent us.
Easy.
You guys want some rations?
Not yet. Most of this data's just Makko's profit reports. I thought you said that Ipsium here's degraded.
It is.
Oh, no,
Not
it's
according
not.
to this.
Oh, no.
You see that?
My thief caught another thief. Where are the others?
Garage bay. Sorry. I had to.
The title of top earner is definitely in your future.
God, I hate you, Makko. Oh, poor Benny. He's just trying to survive.
Here's we have uninvited guests. Care to show yourselves? So you think you could come here and steal from me?
Technically, this ship belongs to us.
Not anymore. And I'd rethink the blasters. One stray shot, and we're all done for.
We don't miss.
But I think you'll reconsider.
Get off me!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Trespassing and attempted theft. 10 years in the mine sounds like a reasonable punishment.
Oh, no way. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Take it below.
Benny's gonna get all these kids to turn against Makko.
You lied to us, Makko! The Ipsium's not degrading! You've been cutting us out and keeping the profits for yourself!
That's a lie. Don't listen to him.
What's going on, Makko? We toil down in the mines while you enjoy the spoils?
Throw her over.
Wow, wow, wow. Omega! I mean, awesome hunter, but Omega is just brave. She had no fear in her.
Take care of all of them.
Yep, not today. Get him. Oh!
You never should have crossed me, kid.
How did he think that was gonna go?
Good to have you back.
Here's your stuff.
All of it?
Yeah. Don't you trust me?
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's fair.
Benny! Chow time!
Oh, God, the full bellies they're gonna have tonight.
If you ever need a thief, I owe you.
That's gonna come back in the future.
The Empire's not the only threat. We've seen so many in the galaxy like Makko.
Yep.
Unfortunately, yes. However, there are many like us out there as well.
Indeed. Okay, at least we got the Marauder back. Happy about that. Okay, I didn't expect that to be the way that that episode was going to go. I definitely thought, like, you know, someone's going to come and save our crew, and then we're going to have to try to find the Marauder. I'm happy we didn't have to look hard, we didn't have to look long, and it didn't take multiple episodes. We got it back the very next episode. I did not expect the Makko Benny storyline, which at first I was just like, ugh. Like, you know, just like a smug kid, you know, a streetwise you know, I almost said street rat. Oh, but just like very much a street smart kid. And then when you just kind of see like all the food that Mako has and like how he makes those kids fight over a bowl of soup. And I don't blame Benny for like, like stealing the ship and trying to like, turn everybody in because he's just starving. He's just trying to survive. I love that they like parallel that with the Empire, that even though the Empire is doing this on a greater scale, this is happening in cities and towns all over the universe and in all parts of the galaxy on these planets. And like, like Omega and Tech kind of having that moment of just like, yeah, like this is happening everywhere. And, but there's also people like us everywhere. And I think that that's kind of the lesson to learn there is that, for like every shit situation, there's always good people trying to help fix and save the world or the galaxy in this iteration. But it was like kind of interesting. Like I really like that Omega like just went with Benny. That like she's very capable of handling a lot of this by herself. But even when she notices Hunter throws the grappling hook like up on the ledge there, like she didn't even hesitate to jump and to pull that droid down. Like that is just bold. Like you remember from first season when like, and I get she was like smaller, but like she was afraid to be in those situations. And now like she's so well equipped to handle these moments. It's fantastic. And a lot of the stuff that she isn't super well equipped are all emotion based, like, like losing Echo from the group or, having to deal with the Marauder being taken. And I think that they still have the Ipsium that they mined. I'm sure that they're going to go find Sid, and she got some splaining to do. But I feel like Benny's going to come back in the future. Obviously, you don't throw out a line of like, if you ever need a thief, where to find me kind of scenario. So I think Benny is going to be somebody that we see yet again. Just like I think we're going to see Gunji again. I think a lot of the stuff that we've seen so far this season, it's all going to culminate into like the probably the last 2 episodes. And whether it does or it doesn't, again, I know people are gonna be like, this is a filler episode. Anytime that there is an episode in which there's character growth, whether it is Omega, whether it is Tech, it is Hunter, it is Wrecker, it does not matter. That is not a filler episode. Like that, like makes your characters move and become greater and better. And then when they get to different situations or heftier situations, they are better equipped to handle those situations. I think it's fantastic. I love that it's not just like one continuing story over and over again, that it's slightly episodic. There is kind of like the continuing like underlayer that's happening of like the Empire, but then you have a lot of the character growth happening in each group. We haven't seen Crosshair for a hot freaking second, like, so it would be nice to see Crosshair. I don't know if we're gonna get any more Echo. I feel like at the end of the season we probably will, but it's been nice, and I'm so glad to be like back with the group. And like I said, like it's always wonderful to get these character growth episodes, or just even when you see something that happened in the last episode kind of push a character forward in this one, and that was definitely for Omega. And then for her and Tech, to kind of have like those moments together where it is not an emotional conversation, but like there's like an emotional understanding. And I think those two grew as, a brother-sister group, which is pretty exciting. But if you guys want to watch the full-length reaction, it will be available on my Patreon, as well as other full-length reactions to other shows that I'm watching. John Wick 3 is finally available. If you would like to watch that, the edited version will be available soon, and then it will be on YouTube probably by Sunday. Don't quote me. I let it sit on Patreon for a little bit and let everyone kind of enjoy it without any of the ads. But then it goes up on the YouTubes, and it was a good one. And hopefully we'll have a John Wick 4 trailer to react to as well. But in the meantime, guys, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Like I know that there's always talk about filler episodes. Do you think episodes that have character growth are necessarily filler? If it was just a shenanigans episode, I think that definitely we could call that filler, but we haven't had very many shenanigans episodes since the first season, like the beginning of the first season. I feel like all of these are making our group bigger, better, stronger, able to handle scenarios better. It seems like the guys trust Omega with just any mission. Like before, they were worried about her getting hurt and didn't want her going off on her own. And then they're just like, yeah, go ahead and follow Benny. Like, we know you got him. Like, no big deal. You can handle yourself. And she showed that she can. It's like wonderful. So I wonder about how you guys feel about that. But how do you feel about Sid? I feel like we know Sid, and I feel like we're being made to second guess Sid a little bit, just so there's a payoff. I feel like, not that I feel like Sid's going to sacrifice herself by any means, but I feel like there's going to be something in which we, who have been doubting Sid a little bit, might eat her words, or might have us go like, yeah, saw that coming. Damn. Who knows? But come back here next week for next week's episode. And in the meantime, may the force be with you and have a great day.